Buenos días, ¿cómo están? ¿Bien? Más o menos? Terrible? Hopefully not. It's Tuesday. Um, if I can't quite see you, like Kira and Morgan, if you could just click down your camera just a little bit for me, that'd be great. Let's see. Everybody else is reasonably in the picture. Quentin, maybe go down just a little bit for me. Vanessa, same thing. Okay, so vamos a terminar con las presentaciones. So I want to kind of jump back into those presentations. If you have not gone today, if you've not gone yet, today is your day to go. So I don't have too many people left. I think I have about 8 or so. So I think I'll just go down my list because whoever's missing has to go anyway. So if you guys could just be polite listeners. And let's see, here's who I have. If I'm missing you, let me know. I have that Mayana needs to go, Jalen, Elizabeth, Noah, Jemiah, Kira, Naya, Whitney. So if I misspoke, then you can let me know, but that's who I have according to my record. So let's do that. At Skyward and see your final grade on this. If you want a grade breakdown, please message me. Normally I would give you a little rubric to each person, but it seems weird. I don't really know an easy, quick way to do that. So I think what I need you to do is just let me know if you want to see the breakdown. Your 30 points were based on information, having your 10 sentences, your grammar, that I graded on the written paragraph. And then having your 3 things and your pronunciation was the other 15 points. So most of you did a great job. I had lots of A's and B's. Mostly if you were like in a B or C range, you maybe turned something in late because they did take off 3 to 5 points depending upon how late you were turning something in. So check for those grades. I will get them posted ASAP. All right. Any questions on grades?
Like when we had to like make changes, did you want us to submit like the
Not unless I asked you to. So if you didn't follow the directions or your grammar was really questionable or I thought you used Google Translate, I might have asked you to resubmit. Otherwise, no, I was just listening for the corrections when you spoke. So you're good. Okay. Good question. All right, so today we've got 2 big things we're going to work on. One is keep going on the verb ser. So if you have notes from ser, which I hope you do, I want you to be gathering those right now as we're chatting here. So that means if you printed off your notes from yesterday that I attached to yesterday's assignment, that would be awesome. Pull those out. If you did not print them off, then grab your notebook where you in theory wrote down the verb forms of ser and the 10 questions that we tried together yesterday. I will do a little refresh on those for you. So if for some crazy reason you did not write them down nor print them off, I will give you one more opportunity to write them down because you need to have these. We're going to be using them all week. And you're going to have a quiz on them next week. So I want to make sure that you have them. It's hard for me because I want to hand them to you, but I can't. So you have to either print them off or write them down. It's just how it goes. All right, so you do have access to them all the time. Don't forget, if you go to my homepage and you go to assignments, if you clicked on yesterday's assignment, those SARE notes would be there. So you always also have access to them. Don't think that you don't, but I need it to be kind of right in front of you. So let's do a little review. I will do a quick screen share if you need to re-jot down your forms of SARE because you don't have them from yesterday. Now you have no excuse because I'm making it crystal clear that you need to have them. Okay, so let's start off just with a little participation together here. How do I say, no, I'm going to rephrase that. What does SARE mean? I already said SARE. So what does it mean? Give me a quick hand or I'll just call on people who could use a point. Reddick.
to be?
To be, great. And there's 2 to be's because star also means to be. So would somebody else like to clarify why do we use this verb SARE? And what situations do we think about for this verb SARE? Jacob?
Like when it's permanent?
Permanent things like my name is, I'm from, I'm short, I'm funny, I'm nice. permanent type things. Great. All right, let me see if I can go ahead and screen share from yesterday. No, not that. The forms of SARE so we can go through them one more time. So give me just a second here. All right. So literally what I did is I went to yesterday's assignments and pulled it up from yesterday. So here it is. Like I said, if for some crazy reason you do not have this in front of you somewhere, I want you to write down the forms of SARE right now. Okay, again, I'm not there hovering over you, so I expect you to do this on your own. Right now on a piece of paper, you're writing down, make a little box like this. You just have to write down these 6 things. Okay, ideally you write them just like they are right here, and then you have all the information you need, right? You include the yo, you write soy, means I am. You have tu, eres, you are. Usted, es, you are, etc. So literally, if you can be copying this down, if you don't already have it or you didn't print it off, then that would be super helpful for the next activity that we're about to do. In the meantime, I would like to make sure that you know how to say these. So if you are writing, that's fine. Could you maybe unmute yourself just for a second so I can have you repeat them? Because it's too weird to me when I say it and then I can't hear you. So we just unmute yourself real quick so we can just go through how to say these. Ready? Quick unmute, unmute, unmute. Otherwise I only hear myself and it's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna have you repeat that. I'll point at you when it's your turn or just say it after I do. Yo soy.
Yo soy.
Yo soy.
Good. Tú eres.
Tú eres.
Tú eres.
Usted es.
Usted
Es.
es.
Él es.
Él es.
Ella es.
Ella es.
Ella es.
Nosotros somos.
Nosotros somos.
Vosotros sois.
Otros.
Vosotros sois.
Ustedes son.
Ustedes
Ustedes
son.
son.
Ellos son.
Ellos son.
Okay, perfect. Now you can review. Thank you for humoring me. Okay, so basically what I had wanted you to do, right, is practice saying them. You've gotten them written down. Yesterday you did these 10 for me. Today you're gonna do another 10 short answers for me and you're gonna submit it. So it's kind of like a do now. So let me just remind you yesterday, if you had any trouble with this, you are looking for the subject pronoun. That typically comes in front. It tells you who the sentence is about. Nosotros, or él, or yo. Then you look up here on your little chart, which you've either printed or you've copied by now, and you go, oh, the yo goes with soy. The ellos goes with son. The nosotros goes with somos. And then sometimes you have to use your brain, right? Pablo and Jaime are not on my chart. So put it in a sentence. Pablo and Jaime are my friends. Who are my friends? They are my friends. You have to figure out who you would substitute for that subject to know which verb to use. Tricky ones are often somebody and I. That's always we, nosotros. And then like in number 9, somebody and you, it's you all. So it's always gonna be this ustedes. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm gonna assume you've had enough time to write that down. And then I'm gonna share with you what I want you to work on. Any quick questions about SARE before I give you one more chance to see, show me you know what you're doing? Quick questions, flag me down. Okay, so let me share one more time with you. If you want to meet me there, I'm just going to my homepage now on Canvas. So you don't really need to see me right now, you just need to hear me. All right, so I've gone to, well, here, I've gone to my homepage. By now you should know how to do that. You're gonna go to current lesson. All right, and you will see we did our presentations. We are now looking at Repaso de SARE, our SARE review. There's a little video here later if you wanna watch, if you like Senor Woolley. So we're gonna work on this for about 10 minutes. And then number 3, we're gonna go through how to access your textbooks online, and I'm gonna give you an assignment through there. So I'm gonna watch our time here. You're gonna click on Repaso de Ser. And you will notice that you're going to submit this through Canvas. You got a text box here. So I need the 5 forms of ser. I didn't make you write out nosotros. And then I need you to fill in these 10. All right. All I need is soy, eres, es, somos, or son. You can number it 1 to 10. You can write the word at the end of the sentence. Don't try and delete my line and try and just put it at the end of the sentence. It's fine. Okay. So I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes. So I do not give you any more than that because I want to make sure we have plenty of time to look at the online textbook together and how to access that. All right. So 10 minutes from right now, fill this in, submit it to me on Canvas. It's kind of a, you know, in-class assignment, I guess I would say. It shouldn't need to be homework. If you have a question, I'm just sitting here. So you can message me a question. I'll keep an eye on that. And otherwise, I guess that's it. If you finish early, Quizlet flashcards are always your best bet, okay? We will at some point be having a vocab quiz, so the more time you can spend on your flashcards here and there, the better. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. You know where to go. I'm gonna stop talking, but if you have a question, either raise your hand right now or message me and I'll get back to you. Okay, so let's come back together. If your computer camera's off, can you turn it back on, please? And maybe let's go through just a couple, make sure we were on the right track. So I'm gonna put it back on here. Actually, that's not it, but I'll get there. Okay, so let me go back. Listen. All right, so let's hit the highlights here. Let's do a couple together. If you are not having a ton of points, I might call on you, so pay attention. And let's see if we can recreate these slash just go through a couple. So let's start with numero dos. Ellos blank serias. How about Mutar, you there?
Yeah.
What would you put for number 2? Ellos son. Great. Right, so it's they, it's right there. Ellos son serias. And then I think it was maybe Tucker asked about this next one would be the same, right? Because here you just have 2 names, but they equal they. All right, let's go down to, how about numero 5? So here's another one, Ana y yo. Well, that's not up here. So you have to decide if you have to picture yourself saying Ana and I don't know, love ice cream. So who loves ice cream? Who are we talking about? Is it I, is it you, is it he, she, we, they, or you all? So what do you think? Numero 5. How about Sam? What do you think, Sam?
Son.
It's not son, but you're on the right track. It's the other plural one because it's not they are ugly, it's we. Right? Anna and I make we. So what's the one that goes with we?
Nosotros.
What's the next word? Nosotros. It's the S word that comes after it. Did you write it down or you need to help? You need to pass it? You have it?
Can I pass it?
All right, pass it. How about Charlie? Charlie A. Number 5. Ana y yo. You there, Charlie? Charlie, once, twice. I know you're on somewhere. Okay, guys, gotta help a girl out here. All right, let's go to, I don't know, how about Mayana? What would you put here for we are? Nosotros.
Somos.
Great, thank you. Nosotros somos, perfect, because it's we. All right, let's do one more together. Let's go with something at the bottom. How about number 9? Usted no blank perezoso. How about lucky Zion?
Son.
Yeah, oh no, sorry, wait. 8 would be son because it's ustedes. 9 is just one person, so it's gonna go right here. So which one would that be?
You.
It's the LA form. LA usted. You there, Zion? Do you need help? I can't tell.
Yeah, I need help.
Okay, passing it off to lucky Morgan.
Yes.
Can you help us with number 9?
I said,
So what's the usted form?
I said usted no es perezoso.
No S, because it's the same as LA usted. All right, gracias. Okay, so we are going to look at how to access your online textbook now, okay? So here's the deal. From now on, you're gonna have 2 ways to submit things to me. Some will be on Canvas, some will be directly through your online textbook. So you need to make sure you know how to do this because you're gonna have a handful of assignments from there. So what I would like to do is I would like to screen share with you how to do it, but I also would like you to do it at the same time. So if you can go to pull up a second window so that you can kind of walk through this with us, that would be probably your best way to get there. So let me find my thing here. It's buried, where are you? All right. All right, so I would like to go through this with you. But I would also like you to have up a window so that you can do this at the same time. All right, and again, I'm gonna have you try and turn something in so that we can make sure you are successfully able to do this. All right, so super important, pay attention, put on your listening face, pull up a second window. This is how to access your online textbook. All right, first of all, you have to go to your portal. Now, if you need the address, it's probably where you go most days, I assume, but it's that mymsdwt.k12.in.us so that you have a screen that looks like this. Typically you do Canvas. This time you are going to click on Pearson. I am circling it right now. That's why I'm screen sharing so you can look at this with me. Okay, you're gonna click on Pearson. I'm gonna pull you guys out real quick so I can get an idea of, is everybody with me? How many people thumbs up? You're with me, you've clicked on Pearson. Yes?
I can't turn my camera on.
Okay. So I'm gonna go from there, and then if I need to go back and help anybody, I will. But let's assume it seems like a lot of people at least are there. So click on Pearson. Then here's what you'll see next, something like this, okay? You should see some Spanish over here. Some of you have other textbooks as well, so they might be listed here. You're gonna click on this Savas Realize button. I'm circling it right now if you wanna look at my screen share. This is where you click. All right? So click on that button right here, last time. And then you might get this screen, or It might ask you to set up, if you want to pick your profile and background images. Just click on those real quick. Don't overthink it. You can always go back and change them. But you can set up, if you've never done this before, you got to pick your profile and background image. And then go to the bottom where it says, let's go. And then you should have something that looks like this. And again, you should see Authentico, that's our textbook, level 2. And if you have other classes, then you might have some other classes that you can access on here as well. All right, then at this point, you're gonna look at this classes area in the middle, and you're gonna look for the August 11th assignment. Okay, that's today. Please click on the August 11th assignment. It's right here. Circling it right now, about to click on it. All right, then you have a page that looks like this. You are just gonna click on this Actividad 7. Or if somehow you've already started it or you come back to it later, then instead of it being right here, it'll be under in progress. Okay, but if you've not done it before, it should be right in front. So click right here on Actividad 7. All right, then it looks like this. And once again, you're gonna click on Actividad 7. Okay, circling it, I'm about to click on it. All right, now you're gonna get something that looks like this. So this is Actividad 7. Okay, I cut it off at the top, it probably says 7. So it's a little paragraph, and you have 10 verbs to fill in. They're all forms of ser. Now, where do you fill them in? So go down, go down here, and you'll see you have the same paragraph, but you have 10 little entry boxes. So you type your answers right in here. All right, let's do the first one or two together. So everybody should be able to start this with me. All right, so you read through, it's a little letter. It says, hola Javier, así son los estudiantes en mi clase de español. Ana Maria blank estudiosa. So we want to say Ana Maria, that's a girl's name, is studious. So somebody unmute here, help me. What's the word for is? She is.
Es.
S. So right here, right now, in box number 1, click and write the word S, E-S. All right, let's do one more together. Y le gusta mucho leer. So she likes to read. Now the next sentence says Manuel y Marianela juegan fútbol. So now we're talking about 2 people. So they are sporty, they're athletes. So now we need they are. So again, somebody unmute. How do we say they are?
Ellos.
Ellos, what's the verb?
Son.
Son. So number 2, you're gonna write the word son. So you're gonna click your way through the rest of this. Let me show you one more thing and then you can just work on it for the rest of the period. All right, so look up here real quick. Do you see this black turn in button in the upper right-hand corner? Buddy, look at my screen. Go back to my screen if you need to, or look at yours in the upper right-hand corner. There's a little black square that says turn in. Okay, when you are done with those 10, you're going to press that turn in button. If you don't finish it, don't turn it in. You can finish it for homework tonight and submit it to me later. Okay, because once you turn it in, then I get it. Otherwise, I'll just see that you're in progress. Okay, so let's see. We have about 8 more minutes. So here's what I'm gonna do. If you are good, then you can log off from the Zoom and finish this and turn it in. Okay, don't forget homeroom is next period. If you are not good, let's stay together for a minute, see if we can help you, and then you can just finish it tonight on your own. So let me stop sharing for a minute so I can see you. And like I said, if you've got this, you know what you're doing, you can get off the Zoom and just finish it up. If you need me to try and go back and help you, stay on and we'll try and go back and help you.